From a takeaway perspective, for a new investor or even an experienced investor, it sounds like this is something that I should be paying attention to, right? Like, this isn't like a trend or a fad that's just going to be around for 1 or 2 or 3 years. It's going to be here 15, 20, 30 years.
Yep.
What are some maybe steps 1, 2, and 3 on maybe how I can take advantage of the opportunity, or maybe how I can work with you and momshouse.com to maybe further solidify a relationship, get involved in some deals, and get things going?
Great question. Newbies will be at a disadvantage with this because of the trust factor. So unless you can walk, I mean, think about a $100 million senior living community that's in your town. Them referring to you, think how valuable that is, because you're already dealing with seniors, and seniors get taken advantage of all the time from so many scamsters. So having a trust with the community and with the families is paramount. You have to have the trust. And so people who just got into business, who are even timid to write a contract or know how to write a contract, I think it's not for them. We kind of talk about, my partner and I kind of talk about doing deals with people that do 20 plus deals a year. And it's not really a number that they have to do that many deals a year. It's more, we have a 2-day training course, to answer your question. So the 2-day training course, we go a deep dive into what I've done to create this channel in my market of St. Louis. And we get down to the granular level of how to work with this community, this insulated senior living community. And when you hear it from the high level, you think, oh, if you're a go-getter, I'm just going to go knock on the door and put my hand out and give them my card, and they're going to call me. The answer is probably not. The senior living communities, you got to kind of look at them as almost like a high school, where the director is dealing with 140 families. There's life and death going on, literal life and death going on. Yeah. Underpaid, overworked, and you are going to come in and try to sell them like blindly. Don't do it that way, is what I'm trying to say. People hear this on the surface and they think, oh, okay, I'll go knock on the door. Don't do it that way. There's ways to reach these people, the stakeholders in the senior living industry, the right way. And I'm teaching people how to do it the right way so as to get traction and to learn from the mistakes that I've made since 2011 to build this into really my best lead source that I've ever found.
That's incredible. And here I thought tax liens was like the next new thing. And I've been buying tax liens every month since 2018. And I think I took a break over the last maybe couple of months just because there's too much activity. And when you have like the tax lien gurus come out, then it's like, all right, well, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. But this sounds like something that I would love to work on, or at least add to my arsenal of lead gen tactics, because it just makes sense, right? You have an aging population, they're going to transfer assets and exit these assets and sell these assets. The question is, how can they do that most effectively, the quickest? And Mom's House can help with that. So Philip, I certainly appreciate it, man. This has been a really awesome conversation.